Jolt, can you give us a recap of the previous session?
Well, we had been in the lab here. This is the greenhouse lab.
Started with the river, right?
Yeah, we got out of the river thanks to some excellent driving.
No. We're right. It did start with the lab. Sorry. I didn't mean to correct you. You were correct.
Taking it from the top.
Yes.
We started in the beginning of the greenhouse lab. Somehow Ziggy followed us in. And we had some weird muckmen that turned out to be skeletons animated by vines and stuff. Not really too sure how that works yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. We decided to, or rather, Gamble decided to test out his portal gun with human guinea pigs this time so we could escape the muck skeletons. Mm-hmm. And nothing bad happened. Then
I object.
What's that?
I object. The bad things happen to my ears.
Fair enough. Nothing bad happened to the rest of us, though. But then we met one of Miette's sisters upstairs, and it was very uneasy. And then we discovered some plant shaped like humans that seemed to only move when we weren't looking at them. And we've exited that area. We're going to go talk to Dr. So-and-so. I don't remember who we were supposed to meet. But, yeah, now it looks like we're going to a separate part of the biodome. And we're in an airlock.
All right.
And I think I've done something bad. I can't see my map anymore. I think I clicked something.
Okay. I will.
So Fatal is not blind.
Did I?
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You can take the little. What is that? What is that? A hexagon? It's a six-sided octagon. No, hexagon. Hexagon.
Yeah.
The hexagonal shape with the eye in the corner or whatever that is. You can drag that, and important maps and stuff you can put down and stick into the numbered hotbar at the bottom.
Ah,
and then
okay.
You can click on those or bring them up later. You can erase them, stuff like that.
When I make that mistake again, I'll know how to fix it. Oh, thank you.
Hopefully.
Like I just did.
I never do it.
No, but we know.
No, we spent a year. We spent close to a year telling Top to use this hotbar.
All right, I was just gonna check on the name on the thing here. Greenhouse. Gilbert, Dr. Gilbert Fournier or Fournier.
That's who it was.
Yeah. All right.
Dr. Fournier.
Fournier.
That might be Alice Cooper.
Dr. Fournier. All right.
Way.
So, there you are in the airlock. Gamble, I believe you popped the lock last time, or it opened or whatever. You guys,
yeah, it opened for us.
Okay.
Apparently, we're invited guests now.
That's right. That's right.
Because that's not creepy.
So you do hear the rumbling of thunder. This area is a large greenhouse structure with glass panes all across the roof, so the thrumming of rain is easily heard. In front of you, you can see a large-sized pool of water that's probably waist deep, and it's being pelted by rain that's coming through a large gaping hole in the rooftop. Clearly, the cause of the fallen girders and the broken shards of plate glass all over the place. Beyond that, this area seems to be intended for a dry biome. Sand and red rock are all about, and you can see various desert scrub and plants of that nature, possibly through the door there.
Can I do a spot check to see if anything is moving?
All right, go ahead and give me that spot check then in the
I don't trust going out into the.
I will do
tower.
the same.
I've seen way too many.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay. Everything just looks clear.
Is there an easy way down, or is it like hop out of the airlock into the canyon pit?
It's about a 5-foot incline that should be easy enough. You can see that that this particular way was normally traveled safely, probably by the level of the rock. So.
Okay. All right. I guess we're going in. Ooh. Okay. Looks like we're on lock tokens. All right. Awesome.
I can change that real quick.
I mean, if you want to keep the suspense.
I mean, as long as nobody starts moving 30 blocks at a time, we got plenty of suspense.
As a DM, I actually find I like it.
You walked directly into the corner there, dead hand.
I noticed. I don't understand why I did that.
Yeah, I like it too because it allows you to definitely control the pace.
Yeah.
I think I'm just stuck on a vertex, and that's what's happening.
Oh, for the love of goodness.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
How close am I to the large pool of water that is waist deep?
You are about 5 feet away from the edge, and then you can see that there is a declination in the ground where there's some sort of you can see the path, but the water pool you can see when it lights up with the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
You can see where it extends to.
Cool.
Now, two dead hands. You can't actually climb up there real quick, so.
Okay.
There is a steep ridge about 30 feet to your left there, dead hand, or to your right, but the all players left, map left.
See, Gamble's going to try something. He doesn't think it's going to work, but he's going to point the portal gun at that wall to the left and try and open a portal.
As soon as you aim the gun, you hear a voice in your head going, "Don't you dare shoot that gun."
I'm going to shoot at the wall with a portal, ignoring the demented dog voice in my brain.
All right. The machine winds up. The high pitch comes in. Ziggy the Wonder Dog, I need you to give me a fortitude save in the tower.
Rude.
You have ringing ears, but you're not deafened, Ziggy. And the result of your firing the gun at where?
At the little wall, like to our left.
It does not. The ground wall does not have any effect.
Okay, well, it was worth a try.
I'm sure Ziggy agrees.
I don't. Ziggy was supposed to stay in the damn car, but it's not my fault. All right, I'm gonna just sling the portal gun back up on my shoulder.
But you did hear a voice in your head.
I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. Like,
All right, you are now 5 feet, or like right at the edge of the water here.
Yep.
The water has that sort of fresh smell that you get from collected, rainwater.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys ready to get wet again?
Are we ever dry?
I mean, there is a path just to your left.
Oh, there is. Okay,
if you follow the water line.
Like, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, straight down from here. Well, I mean, it's not a path, actually. I mean, it's just not the cliff.
Okay. Right, like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do.
Come on, Ziggy. After you, Dead Hand. Triage is just pointing his gun at the water, expecting something to leap out of it.
Okay. The water continually has, just endless ripples from all the raindrops hitting it, and you are unable to see through very well to see if anything might be lurking underneath.
That's
Is there any algae?
So far, everything's just been quiet. Your boots are stepping through a gravelly, sort of sandy floor. Right around your feet is the ground is wet.
Triage is going to step aside to let everyone pass, not taking his eyes off the water at all.
Okay.
Just before he went on this mission, he watched the first part of Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh. Oh, I thought, what on earth am I doing? There's a dog running by me. Okay. I'm sorry, Ziggy, the wonder dog, not just the dog.
Zigzags.
Zugzug.
Zigzags. Come here, zigzags. All right. I'll look to my left, see the pile of gargantuan bones, and just pretend I didn't see it, and just carry on. Oh god, tumbleweed. I was like, what the fuck is moving?
So, yeah.
You made me nervous there, Chase. It looked like bees.
Bees?
Wait a minute, we just came out of a lab with aggressive plants. Is the tumbleweed...
Yeah,
So-
I don't trust the
So
tumbleweed.
far,
Delicious.
the tumbleweed has blown past Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
However, it attacks Ziggy.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I smell anything on it.
You definitely do.
Yeah, teeth.
So that's initiative then.
Are you fucking serious?
It's in the combat tracker.
I'm definitely going to need a description from Jason how a tumbleweed attacks a dog.
Violently.
It has spikes and it rolls, and the spikes puncture deeply.
I've seen a Futurama like this. I know I have.
So it's like the zombies in Redneck Zombies where they just bump into you over and over again?
Sure. So anyway,
All roll initiative.
Oh,
all
see.
roll initiative.
Yeah.
Where's my initiative button? There it is.
As usual.
And Ziggy. Oh.
Zigzags.
Okay, so triage.
He was a good dog.
All right. Snapped out
You're looking staring at this water, as it's just rippling with just endless little droplets constantly, and you hear Gamble say something like, "Oh, that startled me," or that tumbleweed, got me for a moment. But then you hear this loud yelp from Ziggy, and to you, sir.
I'm going to snap out of my dazed staring at the water and run over to flank this evil tumbleweed
Okay.
and shoot it.
I like how we're not taking this threat seriously at all.
I mean, I am. I don't know if it's evil. That's the part I was making fun of.
Well, it seems to be neutral.
Not for long.
Neutrally hostile.
Almost a crit. Holy crap.
So you fire with a double tap into this tumbleweed.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check, because this thing, it doesn't keep track of anything. So we're going to go... Unless they fixed that. Yeah, no. Clearly bits of it break off as the bullets tear through it. But, those twigs fall to the ground. And that looks like that. It does take damage, though.
Fantastic.
All right, fatal.
I'm assuming this is a bad situation for my frag grenade.
Or the best. Depends what your personal mission objectives are.
Do I need to move, or can I shoot over Ziggy?
You can absolutely shoot over Ziggy because your character is built to shoot into any circumstance without penalty, as far as I know. Or just about.
Oh, right. Well, I'm going to spend $10 on a tumbleweed. Let's see, where am I? It's under actions, Barrett, light 50, double tap. Okay.
Did you drag it on?
Did I do that right?
Did you drag it to the creature itself?
Oh, no, I did not drag it to the creature. I knew that was doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
See. All right.
There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it the way that you did it, but this is probably just the most direct.
Okay. We'll go easy.
All right. That's a better hit anyway.
Yes, it is. Now let's see. That was damage. All right.
Alrighty. That thing gets 2 heavy bullets sprayed into it as the entire place echoes like the thunder from the storm has actually come to the ground. And that thing breaks apart and ceases to be.
Oh, my first kill.
That was a $10 kill.
Was a tumbleweed with a 50 caliber rifle.
Just be happy it's a semi-auto.
Yep. All right. Is there anything else hostile that we know of?
Nothing seems to be moving at the moment.
All right.
The strange tumbleweed is just laying there like a normal tumbleweed, but with a lot less branches. And those branches, for those who are close enough, seem to be excreting like a very dark, almost maybe oil-like sap.
You know what? I'm more concerned about those gigantic bones over there.
Yeah,
that was the tumbleweed's dinner.
It did come from over there. Who knows?
I'm going to go check that area out.
Okay. Knock yourself
Are we
out.
still in initiative?
Initiative is over.
And I would like to reload
You may.
after 2 shots. All right, so let's see.
Ziggy's gonna go ahead and heal himself.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking body adjustment.
Alright, so that is... Awesome. All right, so you tromp across this deserty landscape, triage around this large redstone monument that's sort of next to you. And, these are large bones of some sort of creature. And it's a little alcove area with some other brush that looks suspiciously like, or at least similar to, the bush that attacked Ziggy. But, who's to say from this distance?
So I've got the track feed.
Okay.
Can I see any comings and goings of anything in particular?
Yeah, you could absolutely see that there was footprints coming from just north of the creature up to near where the water was.
Okay.
And this thing seems to be just the remnants of some sort of hairy beast. It's got like an orange fur that's just spread out. Whatever it was is gone. Maybe some of the smaller bones have been dragged off by scavengers.
So these bones might be from that orange-furred hairy beast?
Sure.
Are they fresh?
No.
Okay.
Okay, good.
They are at least a few months old.
Okay. So the tumbleweed didn't just eat this thing.
Maybe it didn't just.
All right, not just immediately.
So Gamble's waiting patiently. And Gamble, you see that this comes into a little narrow trough where the trail continues underneath this bridge and disappears around the corner to the left.
Yep.
And the rest of the group is done playing with that creature, that plant.
Does anyone have any sort of gardening skill? Can we tame one of these?
I probably have a black thumb.
That's racist.
No.
Yo, you're racist for noticing.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah. That's how racism works, right? I'm sure.
I'm going to cover everyone from here.
All right, you guys just continue past the bridge here, because that is up above, but it just offers a little bit of shade beneath. And no trolls are beneath it. Nothing jumps on you. No sort of traps or anything happens at that bridge yet.
Gamble's just going to murmur something about this place being way too quiet for anything on this island.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that.
Are there any tracks on the main path here?
There's a lot of tracks on the main path here. Looks like this was a main thoroughfare at one point.
That makes sense. Anything that seems recent?
Nothing that seems recent.
I'm slightly more relieved. I guess I'll move up.
Is Dead Hand coming?
That's what I was looking for,
Dead Hand's
yeah.
just thinking about French fries, you know? He's like, hell yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Thinking about French fries, Texas, and chewing tobacco.
yeah. This badland terrain is not a big deal to me.
The tumbleweed made him homesick.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Ziggy smell anything special here? What's the smells like?
It's a full environment full of just the aromas of earth and various plant material. There's a slight, just very slight underlying smell of rot from the area that you had passed from, like the old, it's from some old dead thing. But so far, it doesn't smell too bad either. It's just it is a little bit too quiet. Besides that steady thrum of the rain and the occasional rocking of thunder in the evening sky.
I have a question.
I don't accept questions as a GM. You're gonna have to email me, and I'll get back to you next week. No, what's up?
Okay. How high up is that bridge?
That bridge is 40 feet in the air.
40 feet. So I've got a climbing kit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing this.
Toss a grappling hook up there and see if I can climb up.
Okay.
I want to see if I can provide a little more overwatch for everyone.
All right, go ahead and give me a ranged attack with a -6 penalty for the distance.
-6. In the tower?
Doing all my movements right now while Triage does his thing. Because by the time he gets up there...
How do you do that?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Joel, you're going to need to give me a climb check.
All right. In the tower?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna turn around and watch you climb.
Alright, you get all set up with the rope and you're sure that the rope is like you tighten it and make sure it's ready and all, and
Yep.
and then you start to.
And Gamble's just going to be standing up here at the top of the bridge just watching.
I'm gonna go ahead and follow Gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Me and climb checks, no bueno.
I just did that. I just did the entire walk just by hitting my arrow keys in random directions. Like, yep.
I don't know how you guys chain them up. How do you do that?
You just keep
I
pressing
do
it.
downshift.
You don't even have to do that. You just keep pressing it. Like until
Okay.
Jace activates the movement, you can just keep going.
Hey,
So you guys are doing it with the mouse and like dragging it all intelligently. I was just whapping my arrow keys.
He was whapping it.
Yep.
He was whacking it? What?
Watch me whip. Hey Triage, nice of you to join us.
Oh, it took you guys so long.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Dumbass.
And they're off!
that climbing gear.
I'm just going to keep the harness on in general.
You brought that climbing gear. You're going to use it.
Uh-huh.
Like I carried this shit all the way here. I might as well get something out of it.
That is at least the second time, if not third time I've used it.
Yeah.
Okay, those are trees, not corpses.
Well, they might be. We've had plants attack us here.
Not Treebeard.
Not Treebeard.
Not yet.
So now you guys are up on the higher area here, and you can. Are you able to see down and look into the area outside? Like
No.
below?
Maybe? No, not really. No.
Okay. Just wanted to.
Question mark?
Is there anything disgustingly obvious to keep us from skipping this whole section of path and just walking across the sand there?
That's a very good question. You don't see anything. No.
I think
no
Fatal
problems.
has seen the movie Tremors, so
Oh, God.
Oh, there goes
so
Ziggy.
we might. Okay, I was gonna say throw something out there, but that works.
Yeah, we'll just throw Ziggy out there. It's okay. He's got body adjustment. He can heal himself.
Not axe blasters.
Gamble's just going to walk out on the sand. He jumped out to eat Ziggy. It's like, I'm not walking all the way around. If you guys want to, go ahead.
But there might be something cool over there, like more walking.
More walking.
Everyone loves more walking.
Yeah, it looks safe.
I try to hug this rock. I don't mean like literally hug the rock, but
Hey man, we don't judge.
Yeah, we have triage with us. We definitely don't judge.
Whatever gets
I'm
your
smelling around as I'm moving.
I believe
stuff.
I see a tumbleweed.
That's what I was afraid of.
I need everyone to
You're
roll initiative.
Afraid of tumbleweeds now. All right.
You will be too.
Man, my initiative rolls just get better and better. Like,
Ooh, it goes before I do.
Dead
I
Hand
mean,
goes
ooh.
before the rest of us too. Like, damn.
Goddamn hunting brambles.
Dragon shot, fire.
Dragon's breath round.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Okay.
I have to get close to that though, but I can.
Dead Hand. Hi, bud.
Right.
You are at the top of the initiative there.
I'm gonna move there and then dragon shot.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. I just noticed there's more tumbleweeds. Okay. I don't know if they're those type of tumbleweeds, but we'll see. All right. Well, I don't even have to do a shot, right? It's just a 15-foot line. Don't have to hit automatic hit.
It's an automatic hit.
He has to do a reflex save.
That's correct.
I think it's DC 15. 90% sure.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Takes half damage. So,
Of course. Of course the tumbleweed succeeds.
Right? The
I'm gonna-
driest fucking thing in the
I'm gonna roll
desert.
on it and then divide it by 2, just because. Takes 5 damage.
Still pretty good.
I mean, I'll take it.
Of course the tumbleweed dodges the fire blast.
Right.
Considering you're 1 point below average and it passed.
I just happened to roll 16. Like, to be fair.
I love it, man. That's the only kind of thing you'll find happen in tabletop games. Like, yep.
It's brilliant.
That tumbleweed just dodged a fire blast out of a shotgun. Yep.
No big deal.
That tumbleweed is going to move towards Dead Hand and hit him with a rolling slam. But it misses.
Good thing I didn't roll a 16 that time.
It's not that hard to dodge a tumbleweed.
So there's that.
Oh, I'm wondering how you're shooting this tumbleweed through this rock, but I'm assuming there's one over by you.
Yes.
Yeah, different one.
Okay.
click
Because
on
I
your
was very
character.
confused.
Click on
Oh
your
dear.
character, and you can see everybody else.
Click on.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And also see
Uh,
the huge monstrous cactus creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little disconcerting.
What do you mean? That's just a big cactus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a. I mean,
It looks friendly.
it's. It's a huge cactus.
Right.
I played enough Final Fantasy to know where this is going.
1,000 needles.
So, yeah. Triage. Yeah, there's something back there. It's kind of man-shaped in it, but it has a face, and it just sort of seems to be watching.
I was about to turn to help Dead Hand, but that thing's a lot scarier than.
I got this. I'm a Texan. I can have some tumbleweeds. I'll be fine.
So. Oh god, it's moving.
Yeah, I'm just making sure my. There we go. That's the right size. Yeah, that's the size where it's at. Making sure it's in its squares. Triage, your action.
Instead of squares, how about we do circles?
No.
Okay.
And for octagons.
There we go. Got both of them. So I'm gonna fire a white phosphorus grenade right there. As long as I don't roll a natural 1, I hit that spot. Oh, that was almost a 1.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a 1. So you hit that spot with fire. Wait, what'd you use? Which grenade?
White phosphorus.
Your white phosphorus. That's even worse than fire. That's the fieriest fire of all fires. All right.
So, okay, those two, they need to make DC 15 reflex saves, please.
Oh, reflex, my bad. What Well,
that's a fail.
It looks like the cactus creature did fine.
Mhm.
All right.
The bramble
Of course.
did not.
Cactus gets this.
You just put the
Cactus gets this. And the cactus is on fire.
Okay. The cactus is on fire.
Fire!
The cactuses. I thought same.
So let me for the
Wait, which?
how many rounds is it's just for one round or
It's just one round, yeah.
okay, so let me do
Oh, my mistake. I got them backwards.
yeah, I'll let it slide. You're gonna need it.
Oh, great.
So the hunting bramble is on fire, not the cactus.
He said he gave you a break. Stop questioning.
The 1 point
Nope,
of damage difference.
I
Stop
got it.
questioning
I
the
got
GM. No question GM out.
All right, and now I'll fix the other thing. Thank you for pointing that out, Jolt. I appreciate
Damn
it.
it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Stop being a good player.
All right. So that thing's on fire for another round, and it's got the effect for it, and it's just burning away, much like a certain scene from a certain biblical book.
Excellent.
This biblical bush rolls towards Ziggy.
No, Ziggy.
And it misses Ziggy.
Huzzah!
That's good because it's on fire.
And continues past.
Oh, rolling slam. Fancy. All right.
And it is still on fire. Okay, so
This tumbleweed is on fire.
it looks like it could possibly spread the fire to you if it hits. In fact,
Thanks, Josh.
Hmm.
this thing rolls towards Mr. Deadhand's buttocks, gets himself a plus dose, and attempts to slam him with his spiny rollingness, but it misses. However, it doesn't continue on. That was the extent of its movement, so it goes next to Fatal.
So this burning tumbleweed in front of me,
Yeah.
how badly is it burnt?
It looks like let's see here. It looks not too burned at all. It's on fire,
so
but it's like, looks like it's
It
gonna...
still maintains its structural integrity.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That is
Well,
the
I would like
opposite
to-
of what I wanted.
I would like to remove its structural integrity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And how am I going to do this?
Now,
Frag
there
grenade. No,
is, if you wanted to, you have a move in your repertoire called... Oh, shit, what's that called, Gramp? It's the one where you use an action point and you get to add an extra damage die.
Oh, this stunning shot.
Stunning.
Staggering shot?
Yeah. Something.
I mean, that's a different
It's
thing
minus
to use.
1 AP equals plus 1d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I believe Grant has it set up where the staggering shot is an option in your actions.
Okay. My actions.
And you just
Staggering
have to
shot.
use the action point, which is the thing on the front of your character sheet. Did we talk about action points with you?
I do not believe so.
Okay. They are going to be a thing on the front of your character sheet on just beneath
I have 12
defense.
of them.
Mm-hmm. And as you
Right.
use them, you toggle them off. And
Right,
those are
I
good.
would like.
An action point. I see that you're spending it.
Right.
Because I'm being creepy and spying on your actions.
Ooh.
You can also, an action point can also be used to bolster an action before the game master tells you how it went down. So what you can get is spend an action point, and then you get to roll a 1d6, and you can add that to whatever action you're doing.
All right.
So with this, you spend an action point, you get that extra die.
I spend an action point
So, but you
and
first
rid
gotta
of my
hit
actions. Staggering shot.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, that hit.
He rolled
He
a
almost
2.
dropped his
Okay.
gun again.
He rolled a 2.
Yes, I did. Well, I hope it hit. It's not very far anyway. And then I dropped my damage on him.
Yes.
That'll do.
And then I cross-checked the thing to see how much damage actually has gotten in there, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, bits and pieces
And did
of it. That's not exploded, but because you see that the bullets go through a little bit and take pieces off, so it's not like able to hit the full mass because it's a bush. But
And I'm assuming I did.
it's still on fire. But you did damage. The full amount of damage of what is that, 14. You did it.
Oh, I thought you were shooting the cactus.
Wait a minute.
No, I was shooting the rolling ball of fire that was headed toward me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I have
It should have
priorities.
taken its secondary damage automatically, but it didn't.
No,
It hasn't been its next turn yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was its next turn after my turn though, so that's when that should have happened.
Peck does it at the... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to last one round.
Oh, well, it's on its next turn.
I don't know if I have it set up for that. I think it has the stuff rolls over, but whatever.
Okay.
I'll just throw it on there.
Now let's see if it works.
Okay. We'll see if it works.
Right, and I'm
But
assuming
if
I
it doesn't work by
expended
next
a.
turn, definitely mention it. And
I will try to remember.
yes, bullet.
I did expend a bullet. I'm guessing I used my 50.
If that's the one you used, yes.
I'm assuming. Well, it doesn't actually say here. It just says staggering shot.
But yeah, with the 2d12 there, that's your 50.
Yep.
Ah, okay. I see. I see. Now, here
Wait,
comes my dilemma. Do I want to shoot that again, or do I want to run away or shoot the cactus?
You shoot the cactus.
I'm going to shoot the cactus.
Okay, shoot
Now,
the cactus.
I have expended one, I guess, not an action point, but an action. And so I have another action, so I can do the double tap again. Or do the double tap.
Correct.
All right, then. Mr. Cactus.
Mr. Cactus, tear
Yeah,
down.
I gotta
that
roll
wall.
on it.
All right. Was that a hit? I did drop it on him, right?
You missed.
One moment. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
It's not combat track.
You missed.
Do it again, please.
Oh,
he did miss it.
He's not in combat. Oh, I did miss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If he missed with a 25, I'm being astounded. Like,
That's count. Yeah.
it just wasn't in the combat tracker, so roll it again.
Oh, okay.
No, it hit.
Where am I?
It's fine. Go ahead and just roll damage.
All right, then.
This is like.
See,
was it
double tap.
25 or 26?
Partially resisted.
Yeah, but when you're doing that much damage,
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, your bullets pluck through it at high velocity speed, and you can hear them hit the wall behind.
Oh, good. All right, then. I am handing off my turn.
All right. Gamble.
Good deal. Woo! Gambale!
Gamble.
Flaming ball of cactus. Or flaming ball of whatever. Stuff. Shooting. Doing thing. Fantastic.
Yeah.
8 more damage. Guessing it's not dead yet?
Gotta check every time because I can't remember numbers.
I definitely do.
I got goldfish memory for numbers, man. No, it's not dead yet, but it definitely has less twigs and brambles.
Fantastic. Does it die now?
No, but it looks really pathetic as the majority of it is broken off, and it's kind of like crooked looking, and you can see in a better light that the fluid coming out of it, the inside, is kind of like a dark red.
Fantastic. Zong ziggy zog 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 zig zig zag the water dug.
Okay.
Gonna take a free 5-foot step,
You do.
and then I'm going to daze the giant cactus.
Okay.
Ooh.
It needs to give me a will save, DC 13.
Is Ziggy psychic?
It,
Oh,
I mean, was it the talking in your head that didn't give it away?
I just assumed that was Grant fucking around.
no, IGM stated that it actually had happened.
I assumed you were fucking around.
My friend, the GM never fucks around.
Yeah, unless his name is Jacemachine.
Yeah,
You're just used to the voices in your head, and you didn't notice.
It just it rolled a 13.
gosh darn it.
So it shakes itself briefly as if a strong breeze caught it, and then it seems to be more alert.
I need to see Ziggy's character sheet. This is amazing.
Since that didn't work, he's going to try to inflict pain on it.
Okay.
So it needs another will save,
Mhm,
and the DC is still 13.
That Ziggy's a psychic dog is amazing.
It fails.
Yes! 3d6 damage. How do I roll the damage when I don't have an action for that?
All right, 3d6 damage. Let's see if we can set that up in
You
your
just roll
character.
3d6 and then you add it to his damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Jason's having to manually apply all the damage in it now anyway.
It's well, I don't have to manually apply the damage. I just have to check to see if it's exceeded it because it doesn't drop it.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll that in the chat. 13.
Wow, Bob.
Aha! And that is it for Siggy the Wonder Dog.
All right. If it had vocal cords, it would scream. However, it doesn't.
I'm a little disappointed it doesn't have vocal cords.
It stumbles out from behind here and takes its full movement and stretches its multiple arms in the air, and it opens its mouth, and again in a silent scream, and many of its teeth are just like the spines, but even nastier looking. And you guys hear it sort of creaking, like a large thing made of old leather coming your way as it steps through the sand out from behind other smaller cactuses.
Lovely. Oh. Hunting Bramble was dying. And it's failing to stabilize. Yay.
All right. Dead meat. It's your turn. I mean, dead hand. How could I make that mistake, considering you're flanked by both of these bramble creatures?
I'm not worried.
I'm sure you're not. You've spit things larger in your chew than these.
I'm going to move here, take the attack of opportunity twice.
Okay, so 1 and 2 attacks of opportunity. Let me deliver those hot and fresh to you in just a moment here. And
Spicy.
25 misses you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got what, 27 AC now?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I'm taking chances here. And I'm going to turn around and Dragonfire again, but this time hitting both.
Okay.
So they have to take reflex saves, both of them. 15. Okay, that one passes. I don't know which one that one is.
That was the one closest you.
Okay. He's really good at he's really good at saving. All right, so
Oh, it finally took the action. Yeah, so it's the second one failed no matter what. That's weird. Because it was a...
okay. So he gets that. That's 5 damage. And then the other guy, I'm just going to roll a d6. You can add it.
Yep.
Get 6.
Good work. All right. That hunting bramble is numero...
I don't think they catch fire. I don't think that's a thing. I think it's just pure fire damage. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Go ahead, pass it then.
Is the...
This thing spins on I wouldn't say a dime, but it spins in a small circle to turn. And it attacks you twice. But both times failures. Triage.
Alright, that cactus is still freaking me out.
It's freaking me out, man.
It's freaking me out, man. I'm going to fire 2 double taps at it.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, I hit it with 1.
Yep, hit it with the first shot as the other one flies over its shoulder, but it takes a little prick with it.
And I take a 5-foot step back.
All right. This thing does not seem to have taken its damage, but maybe it's waiting for the end of its turn. So we'll see. It's weird, but it's going to come use a 5-foot step and attack Fatal with its rolling slam. But it misses.
All right. I approve.
And this one turns itself around. Oops, I keep enlarging and shrinking it because I do that every time. I am a pro. This thing rolls past its amigo and also attempts to rolling slam at Senor Dead Hando. That was my bad cognate there. Oops. Fatal. Is your turn, Fatal. Is your turn.
Is the bramble still on fire?
The bramble did not take its burning damage the last time, did it not?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, Jolt, throw me a 1d6 in the thing, the chat.
I will throw you 1d6. Oh, that's not the right one. In the chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Giggity, giggity. To answer your question, it is no longer on fire. However, it is smoking, and it's just laying there, what's left of it. It does not seem to be... Well, I mean, you know, you're an expert clearly on burning tumbleweeds that have some sort of weird sentience, so what do you think? It might be alive.
Is it snarling or kind of quivering?
No.
I'm going to call it dead.
Okay.
Had it still been on fire, I would have tried to kick it to the cactus, but...
I like the thinking behind it. However, alas, poor Yorick.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I am going to take 2 shots with my Barrett Light 50 at Mr. Cactus. So if I roll both shots, then...
You got a
wait a minute, what was that?
critical.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you managed to hamstring it.
Why did that one roll 2 die?
Because you rolled a 20, and it automatically confirms on another table, and that tells you what happened to it. So you hit it both times.
Okay.
And you got the 2 on the table means a hamstring. So now it is slowed. So it's going to have to... It takes half movement, which sucks for it because it's already big and slow. And it's going to have to take a fortitude save. Jolt, yeah?
Yeah.
To make it end on its turn. So
does it get its dex bonus as defense?
It doesn't say anything. It just says target slowed.
Okay.
So,
I don't know what slow does.
It gets double damage also, so you can drop the damage on it twice. And that other hit was a hit, so you can... I guess it's waiting for basically 3 times the damage.
Okay, so I drop damage on him now. All right.
Okay. And again?
Again, all right. Where am I? Sure I got the right one.
Okay. And just to make sure we got everything here. Yeah. One more time, please.
Right, one more time. I think I like this. You should do this more often. Oh.
All right, so your shots take baseball-sized chunks out of it. Huge, huge barrel chest. And in comparison, they're just small bits. But there's this smell in the air that Ziggy can definitely smell, being so close to it. But it's got some sort of... Well, I mean, if you ever smelled a cactus before, it's, you know... There you go. Split open smell.
Is there water coming out of it?
It's leaking, absolutely.
Don't drink that. Yeah.
Oh, we're in a desert. I'm thirsty. Oh, wait, Dark Sun. Never mind.
All right, so Fatal, I believe that's the rest of your turn. You may pass your turn with the down arrow.
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench you.
Yeah.
Right, quench you.
Ramble 13, I gotta hide it.
Nothing's quenchier.
There we go.
Fantastic. I was just about to ask if I still had to shoot that thing. All right. What do I want to... Well, Ziggy wasn't standing there. I'd throw a couple of thermite grenades at it.
But... Did we try to throw past?
Yeah, I don't trust my own throwing actions that well.
Fair enough, Gamble. Fair enough.
I just barely remembered how to shoot. Like, you know. All right. Let's burst fire the big cactus monster beast thing. Fantastic. All right, let's try it again. Hey, doing good. All right. I'll take a 5-foot step back because I can.
Because he hasn't rolled over a 10 with those, so.
Good. All right. And Wonder Dog.
Zigster.
When the dog gonna run?
All right, it's going to get an attack of opportunity upon him as he leaves.
I get +4 to my AC because I'm an elusive target.
Okay, so I will -4 to my attack. And see what he does. As it tries to slam at you with one of its large cactus appendages. Oh!
Oh no.
I was going to say, withdraw action. Don't ever forget to withdraw action.
The thing we didn't know about for a year.
Could have been way worse. I rolled all lows on that one.
Yikes. +11 to damage. Damn.
All right. Well, Ziggy is going to continue his inflict pain, so I need another will save.
Okay.
Psychic dog. Psychic dog.
You guys are going to be so bummed if he gets killed.
A little bit, yeah.
And it'll be Grant's fault.
Yep.
It won't be my fault for allowing him to play it. It's going to be Grant.
Then it'll be a psychic ghost dog. So.
Oh my god! It's
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's just keep it. Like that's. I like to keep adding templates to things, so maybe
zombie dog.
it's a new CBS series, Psychic Ghost Dog, and the crew.
He goes from Ziggy the zombie wonder dog to Ziggy the ghostly zombie dog. Like, we just keep finding excuses to keep him alive.
Right? Okay, well, Ziggy, that's your move. That's your turn. Pass it along, sir. And
Fortitude save?
Pardon? It's on. Is it on fire still? No.
No, you said it had to do with Fortitude save for the hamstring.
That's right. Fortitude save. It fails with a 1. So it still moves half of that. So let's see. It stumbles forward. But as quick as it can. It has taken its full movement and it cannot act again. However, that's a very threatened location Fatal's in.
Yes, I think he's violating my personal space, and he's definitely not socially distancing.
So
definitely do it with Roax.
So a full movement for him was 20 feet.
The normal movement is 10 feet.
Well, no, his normal movement is 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
But he's half.
He got hamstrung, didn't he?
Yeah, so now he's only moving 2 blocks per instead of this being able to walk forward and then also attack you. So you actually got very, very fortunate here. That's his full attack. Dead hand.
Get out of there, dead hand.
Sure. I'm gonna move.
Dead hand probably doesn't even know. He has absolutely no idea that there's something crazy
I have no
happening.
idea. So I'm gonna move there. I mean, I probably saw something in my periphery, but I'm too busy dealing with these bushes. And I'm gonna throw a C4 at the bushes because I'm done playing.
Okay.
So it's going to be an attack, and I have to beat. I forgot what I have to beat. A 10.
Well, hold on a second. How's the proximity for? Or how do you set this off?
And I set it right in between the two.
No. The action that you use to set the C4 block off.
It's just a clicky of a button.
Okay, that's an action. Right?
Oh, is that what we're doing now? Okay.
No, I mean, if we haven't been doing it, it's only because I haven't noticed. I've always kind of assumed that you, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to throw it, and you could throw it this
hit the
turn.
button when it lands.
Well, you'll have to do that next turn.
Is that okay? I guess we're doing.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm not doing that. Apparently, that's the thing that we can't do anymore.
I know. How dare I count moves and actions like a GM should?
I don't see how pushing a button is not a free action. but okay.
Jolt is pushing a button of free action.
Setting off an object is an action. It's not just I'm pushing a button.
Okay. So me hitting an explosive to go off takes 6 seconds, is what you're saying.
Yes.
It's not 6 seconds.
It just takes
You
on that
have
turn.
Move action and a free action.
A move action, a standard action, and a free action?
A move action, a standard action.
My question was, is pushing a button a free action?
No.
Out of context, sure. In context, no.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
in that case, I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay.
With a double tap to the one that keeps dodging. So number 7.
Number 7, yeah.
There's double tap. That's a hit. Okay.
I mean, with
I don't
that
know.
being said, though, I mean, for future encounters, your character's smart enough to make some sort of detonator that could do that. You just don't have anything primed like that you can...
Yeah, I don't have anything from it.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was totally legit. But yeah, okay. But I'll roll with it. It's cool. That's my turn. I go back, double tap it,
Cool.
and I'm gonna probably have to reload next action.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload next action. My turn. No idea how healthy that guy is.
I was hoping they weren't going to move before I went.
Oh, deal with the big cactus. I'm not worried about these guys. They're just
Yeah,
annoying.
deal with the big cactus, yes.
So far, the only way they're gonna manage to hit dead hands if they roll a nat 20.
19. And 19 will also hit me.
Triage. It's your turn.
I'm instead going to listen to the two under attack by a large cactus. And I did notice that it wasn't taking a ton of damage from my bullets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to spend a move action to dig a thermite grenade out of my pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend a standard action to pull the pin and throw it. And I'm going to aim right on top of that cactus.
All right, so that's a 1, 2. If you get it in there, that's
Right there.
Well, thank you.
that's just what is it? 3?
Right there.
You're shooting it, right? Or are you tossing it?
I'm throwing it.
Okay. So that's a what? Minus 3 technically?
It's
Three.
a total of -4. It's 2 range increments beyond standard.
All right, and you're trying to hit center mass.
Right where I put the center of the radius.
You're right. You're correct. Go ahead. -4 and go for it.
Here we go. Oh, fuck.
Look at that. He rolled a 1.
To
To the north.
I don't like that.
We got a problem, boys.
Well, Ziggy was a good boy.
No. Fatal's going to be the ghost dog now.
No, it's not.
Way to the
He
north.
drops it a block behind him.
Oh. I thought he hit and missed.
He goes
Okay.
to throw it,
He
and it
drops
drops directly behind him.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it goes off.
Okay, that's better.
Leave the throwing to me next time, Joel.
Better?
I should have shot it instead of throwing it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why you didn't do
You
that.
still would have rolled a 1, but who knows what the outcome would have been. No, the outcome is that your gun would have been behind you. You would have been fine.
Yeah, not a
You would
live
have been
grenade.
both been fine. I'm going to require reflex saves from the both of yous.
yeah.
Do you have evasion?
Sorry, Ziggy.
No, it doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, I'm okay.
Ziggy, do you have evasion?
Oh.
Abilities. Do you have evasion? Do you have any fast?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So,
He doesn't. Okay.
Ziggy, do you want to use an action point?
Yes, he does.
Oh, sure.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Good, because I just rolled a lot of damage.
Oh, all right.
Okay, take 10 damage off of him.
I don't know if
So
that's
his
gonna
damage
help,
should be
but
42.
And Ziggy just spends the rest of his life going back there going,
Why does he have 52 wounds?
adjustment.
It should have 42.
Yeah, why is it 52?
Because
Jace hasn't had it
Jace
yet.
hasn't adjusted it yet.
well, players can too, but I fixed it.
And, oh, Jesus.
Why did he do it twice?
15.
Why did you roll
Oh.
it twice?
He had to hit himself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean, he is standing right next to it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be.
There we go. Whoops. Butterfingers.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the one that Fatal gets all the time, usually.
this is the
my
only time where
turn's coming up.
Butterfingers. Most of the time, we're like, oh, it's just Butterfingers. That's fine.
You know
This
that-
is
that
the one time
phrase?
we're like, a thermite grenade? Wow.
There's a phrase that comes to mind: "Hoisted by one's own petard."
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's doing the slow clapping?
Well,
Is it chaos?
Yes, it is.
hey, remember, he saved your life yesterday with fire.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
he
not-
did.
I'm just saying. I'm doing the throw at this point.
I wasn't watching, but Joel messaged me. He's like, "Yeah, it's like, wow, Triage, I'm never gonna make fun of you again." I was like, "I'm pretty sure Gamble says that every time." And continue to make fun of him anyway. Like,
Fatal, something horrible just occurred behind you, and there's a creature
Yeah.
of large mass in front of you, of huge mass. You might want to take a full tactical retreat, which will make you use up all 30 times 2, so what, 60? What is that? 10
Do you have
blocks.
to do a full movement
What?
I don't
for
know.
tactical
What is?
withdrawal?
You got to get the hell out of there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Well,
You don't
actually, I
have
was
to
thinking,
use. I don't
do
know
I
that you
try?
have to do the whole. Well, you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be here, and I'd
You
rather not
are a
be
sniper.
at the explosion either.
So,
Yeah,
Well,
well-
the explosion's already over. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but I know this group. There's going to be another one.
Okay.
So, all right.
If you take the withdraw action, you can move up to twice your speed.
Yeah.
It's a full
Okay.
round
I'm
action.
thinking.
My
And
speed is.
only the first square you're leaving counts as non-threatened while you withdraw.
Does this thing have reach?
And this thing
Okay,
extends and is able to threaten the square just next to it.
In that case, don't withdraw. Move, take the attack of opportunity because you will anyways, and
Okay.
then attack after a single move.
All right. Well,
Well, no. I mean,
Or you can take the
Hold on a
5-foot
second.
step, attack it, and then Chaos can take one for the team. Or, I mean, Gamble.
He'll still take an attack of opportunity.
this thing is
A 5-foot
15 by
step.
15 with a 15 reach.
Oh, with the reach. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot about the reach. Yeah, you'll still be taking an attack. Yeah, I would just move.
yeah. So, I'm going to move. But I'm
What the
guessing
hell?
I need to move more than.
move a lot more than that.
Yeah,
You can
go.
move 6 squares.
I would move 6 squares back.
Yeah, I guess I can
Go
take the
straight back.
damage. Like, you know,
I can move. Was it? Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Plus 18.
5,
Jesus fucking
6.
Christ.
There we go.
We're
Oh.
in danger. Holy shit.
That doesn't look good.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ouch. Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Double tap.
Well, my 50's out of ammo.
didn't you
So-
reload?
no, because
reloaded.
I.
You reloaded after we fought the first freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
but he double
He's already shot
tapped.
enough.
I double tapped
Okay.
a
Just shoot your pistol.
tumbleweed and before I saw the cactus monster, so I'm out.
Shoot your pistol or reload.
All right, where's my? Oh,
No,
I've lost mine.
He's out. Is that what you're saying? You're out?
Oh, I'm out of 50. I still have the pistol if I can find it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So the 30 was one turn, or one action, if you will.
Does he have an ability to reload?
The 130. The first 30 was one action. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use a double tap on my Beretta.
No, if I'm understanding, he is out of ammo for that gun.
No. I'm my clip's empty, or my mag's empty.
Okay.
He just needs to reload. And I don't know. Do you have
I
an
just
ability?
need to reload.
Did you have an ability which makes the reload a free action?
Oh yeah. Do you have rapid reload?
Let's see. Alertness.
I don't remember it in his build.
Precise shot. I do not have any rapid reloading.
Okay. So either you can take your
I'm
action.
assuming that's more for someone who's supposed to be that close to the monster.
Yeah, so you have two choices. You can deal damage with your pistol, or you can reload.
I'm going to reload.
Yeah, you can reload. Totally fine.
All right.
You just took a huge hit.
Yeah. And I'm going to kind of stand there and cry a little as well.
Yeah, it rakes across you as you're running off, and your leather jacket is been getting really shredded up recently.
Oh.
Today it hasn't been a good day for your jacket.
Sorry.
So how do I reckon damage? Oh, it does it for me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Crying is a move action.
Crying. No.
Get out of here.
I didn't say I was going to cry. Did I say I was going to cry? Can I whimper for free?
Yes.
We're playing
whimper.
we're playing the liberal edition where crying is always a free action.
Oh, good. I would like to cry, please.
Yes.
All right, and it doesn't need to be my turn anymore.
Okay.
Unless you're still crying.
Unless you're still crying.
Give me a few turns. I need to cry some more.
You know, you can't. You can't hit your base as hard as someone from that base. Just saying. There's no one can hit the source better than someone from the source. Anyway, Gamble, your turn. There's a big thing in front of you. Big explosion behind you. Fatal just got whacked by this angry.
You can hear him whimpering in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm going to, as a free action, use an action point to change my target species to giant horrific cactus monsters, and get a +2 on my rolls for, it looks like attack roll and damage roll, I believe. I'm just making sure.
Your favorite species is now plant.
Okay, fair enough. So that's gonna actually be really good for the rest of this damn dungeon. Okay. So yeah, I get a +2 bonus on weapon damage rolls against such creatures. Okay, so I still have to hit it, but all right. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Hang on. Checking everything I can do here just to make sure I don't fuck something. Okay. So point blank shot makes a difference. Duh.
Oh yeah, if you're within 30 feet, point blank shot. Very nice.
Yep. But at the same time, I'm not going to waste this opportunity of it not having the ability to attack of opportunity me.
Because it already did.
Yup. And I am going to go 1. It's going to put 20 feet away. We're going to go 25 feet, up to 25 feet. And I'm going to go there. And I'm still within 30 feet, so yay. Woo. I'm not min-maxing this at all. Don't mind me.
Do it.
All right, +1 to my attack.
He's starting to get to the appeal.
Yeah.
This is how it starts, though.
I'm just seeing how badly this thing is wrecking our faces right now. So
yeah, you gotta play strategically.
Yep. Oh, for God's sakes, come on!
Oh no!
It's back, guys.
This is when we die.
The The gamble curse is back.
That's
Not
amazing.
just the gamble curse. This is just the last time we had the GTFO was because Jace was rolling all these crits. Now we get GTFO because we just keep rolling ones. Terrible, terrible one.
This is such a fun night for the tables.
I would like to say rip to Gamble being able to shoot things. It was a good 3 weeks in a row, but it's over now. Yep. So carry on, Ziggy the Wonder Dog. Go hide in a
Ziggy's
corner and
running.
don't die. Thank you.
No,
You can only get there.
Can the magic dog heal me? Oh,
Nope, only himself.
Magic Dog's gonna
Oh.
heal himself.
Magic Dog
That's
runs bravely
selfish.
away with his naked tail tucked between his naked hind legs.
Oh no, did I burn off his fur?
You burned off his ass fur. He's wearing a vest, so at least much of him is protected. But now he's
The-
a
the
dog not
cactus
wearing
needs
pants.
The cactus needs another will save. I have 3 more rounds of this,
Okay. I will.
so 2 more after this.
I missed last week's gamble.
Hey, Gamble. I want you to read the last sentence in what happened to you.
What kind of action?
I'm guessing it's standard.
Probably.
Anyway,
And with that,
Great.
I do have to go.
All
so
right.
Ziggy is going to stay at least 40 feet away from the cactus,
At all
and then
times.
finish his inflict wounds stuff,
okay, he has
and
another.
then run back to the airlock.
How many? How he gets damage for another
2 rounds.
2 rounds? Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
I'm not sure.
You're welcome. Thank
Heal
you.
Ziggy.
Good night.
So
Alrighty. So he does his thing. He did his thing there, and Ziggy the Wonder Dog manually applies the damage. And this thing angrily staggers forth.
stagger, stagger.
2, 3, and
Oh man.
tramp.
Was it? Isn't it
What?
still slowed?
Yeah, it gets to only move 10 feet. It's still hamstrung. You never had a timer on it, so
Yeah, it's just hamstrung. Period.
Didn't you say it can only move 10 feet?
No, it's using its full thing, but I mean by stepping onto him, it's a trample.
Oh, okay. I see. So you're doing the full double move, but that includes a trample?
Yes,
Okay. I was trying to be sure.
understands. Now let's see here.
you guys think maybe we should try to sneak around the cactus monster?
I mean,
No,
I don't
no,
have to stay
revenge.
here and fight this thing. We can just keep going. Unless
I
that's
would
the
like to
doctor.
go on the record as saying, "Oh no!"
Oh Jesus!
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck this thing.
Would you give me a
What?
reflex save to take half?
Yeah, and before you say anything, I will decide whether I need to spend an action point. I need to spend an action point.
If you wish.
Okay, 20.
Alrighty. So ends up being 19, right? What is it? 40? Yeah, 19 points of damage.
Whew.
I don't want to mention something, so I'm not going to. No. I'm not.
8. What?
Nothing. I'll say it at the
What
end of
is
the
he?
session.
Is he also on fire too? Still?
No.
All
No, he's not.
right, you're also on fire too now.
Yay.
18 plus 19, that's 27, right? Math people.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Kaboom.
No, that's 37. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. That's a bigger kaboom.
Free action of gentlemen. I think we take the better stage of valor and run the fuck away.
I'm just gonna run past it. I'm already past it. You just gotta go around the rock.
Okay, you don't count. Thank you. You're over there playing with tumbleweeds.
Okay, speaking of playing with tumbleweeds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I could throw it there. But I'm feeling like it's just going to keep moving up. So I don't know what to do. Let me think.
Throw yourself over the cliff behind you.
I could. That's definitely
That might be the best option.
It's only
Let me see.
40 feet
Let me
down.
look at my abilities here. Let me see if I can come up with something. Improvise. I'm going to do.
Right?
Huh?
If you do a full round action, you have 2 attacks?
No.
No?
No.
No, he
I'm
doesn't
a
have
smart character, dude, not a combat one.
Yeah, he doesn't have an item of base attack for it yet.
I was gonna. What I was going to do is.
What's his
I'm
minimum
going
base
to-
attack, though? Shouldn't he got one based on his...
I'm going to. Let
Tell me
me
what
see.
you're going to do.
I spend whenever I combine common objects, but I'm pretty sure that takes an action. Could be more than once. Could be improvised.
You can take a 5-foot step and toss a grenade.
Do I have a grenade?
That's a good question.
I've been using C4 for so long, I'm not even sure.
You could pre-plan for it.
Pre-plan for throwing a grenade?
Yeah, not that I'm should really be telling you ideas of how to play your character as a GM, but I mean, it occurs to me that you do have a timed explosive device, and that your character could probably do something with that. Still. But it might have to require a little planning.
So,
or I should say
let
pre-planning.
me say what I think. All right, and then you tell me. I'm gonna move close enough to it. Throw a timed C4 at it, but I'm gonna throw it by holding my action to wait till it's about to go off, and then throw it when it's gonna go off as like a held action, whenever you decide as a GM, or the next time it comes around, or something. I know how long it takes. I just don't know how long that would be within this action thing, or if this is all happening at once.
I'm not exactly sure I get what you're saying, but
I'm saying I'm going to move up to it.
What I was suggesting,
cook a C4, and then throw it.
Without held actions or anything, I was suggesting that you would throw the C4 to a location that you're going to be at. You bait the things to that location. You then vacate that location on the next turn and fire the trigger at the end of that move.
Or I could just move up, throw one
whatever.
that I can just hit and then hit. But I was saying if I can move, cook it, and then throw it as a held action. But cooking it as I move.
That's not how it works.
Okay, that's why I was asking first. All right, so I'm going to move here. I want to stay a little bit far from it, right here. And take both attacks of opportunity, and then ready my. Well, how can I say this? Because I can just throw a proximity one. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to throw not proximity, the remote one. But I can just do that on my next turn in the next round.
You could throw the remote one to a location now.
Yeah, but I know he's going to keep moving forward, and that's my problem. I need him to move back. I'm going to do this.
What do you need them to move back? You just run past it.
What? What do you mean run past it?
Like you could just throw it like 10 feet in front of you, and then you run 30 feet past it. Or like you go to a place where it's okay. So you drop it at your feet.
I'm not talking. I don't care about the The
I don't
stupid
know.
vandals. I'm trying to throw C4 at the giant cactus creature. That thing
Ow,
needs
well,
to
you're
go.
fucked on that. That's pretty far away.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna move and then throw something at it. That's what I was saying. Can I cook it? Can I run forward,
No.
hold an action to cook it, and then throw it on my next turn?
I mean, no. Because you don't cook it, you'd have to press the button.
Well, I was saying if I had a timed one.
Did you make a timed one? Do you have a timed
No,
one?
but I can make a scientific. Well, no, that's too many actions.
Yeah, go ahead, sit down, pop a squat on that log. Those things aren't going to hurt
No.
you.
Yeah, no, I don't. They're not. I'm not worried about them. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
here. I move here, while hippering and hollering, trying to get its attention.
Nice.
And then I'm going to prep a C4 to throw at him, I guess. Well, using my hipper and hollering. I'm just trying to see if there's something else I can do here. I have smart defense, but that's not
You can throw the grenade to it now, and then trigger it next round.
Yeah, but if it moves outside of it, if it can move 10 feet forward, I can no longer. I can.
If you
and if
can
I throw
hit-
it 10 feet in front of it, well,
If you
guess who's
can,
in 10 feet
if
in
you
front of
can
it?
get, if you can, I was just going to suggest that if you can throw it at the creature itself, it's covered with spikes and you're throwing a clay block at it.
You know what? I'll take that.
I like that.
You do have to meet its, you know.
AC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to spend an action point
Just in case.
just in case.
You
That's a
also
4.
get, it's also its flank, add 2.
Okay, so I'm going to add +6. And then. Oh, of course. Jesus fucking Christ. At least it doesn't blow up in my fucking face.
Why?
Wait, what happened here? I'm really confused.
I was going to throw the C4 and I dropped it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Why does it say gamble?
It's
don't
the
know.
gamble curse.
Gamble
Otherwise,
table.
It's not called the gamble table, though.
It might as well be.
I know.
Oh, I know why. It's because my for some reason all of my instructions have been coming from a secret gamble today. Whatever. There's a toggle apparently. Cool. Thanks, Fantasy Grounds. That's a cool toggle. I like that.
That was freaking pointless.
Yeah.
This thing's cursed. I don't like it.
All right. So I don't even know how that happened. I have no idea. Because when you hit the drop down toggle for it, it does not give you any options other than my own name. So I'll look into that in the future. So, yeah. So you dropped it, and it landed 1 block to the south, right next to you in the sand.
Good thing it didn't blow up.
Man, it's too bad you didn't spend time to make those proximity things, right?
Yeah, next time.
Shove it right up your poop chute.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting. Dead Hand's got like a insanely high AC.
Yeah, but this guy's still. So
Draw action.
Hold on. It's Triage's turn, and I can't hear him.
Withdraw action.
All right. We draw.
No, wait, that doesn't help me at all. I'm just gonna move, take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I don't recommend that, but
I don't have a choice.
How many attack up opportunities can something do in 1 round?
1.
All right, so you're the one taking it for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okie
I would
dokie.
totally, but I never get the chance.
Yeah. No, you just where you are inside the.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Yeah, you stay right there.
Ow.
Did it hit?
Jesus.
It did.
Plus 18? Holy shit.
Yep. Ow.
At least I'm rolling as low as I can.
Roll lower.
Well,
And then I'm gonna shoot it.
With white flashes?
shoot it.
Or not.
Shoot-ha.
That's good amount of damage.
And that's my turn. Ow, ow, ow.
All right now.
God, you're fucking annoying.
Damn brambles.
Hey, like, hey, Brambles, we're dealing with a real threat. If you could
I was like, I don't got time to deal with your shit right now. Normally, I'd be happy to take this fight, but
Oh, all right. I'm going to double tap my new friend here, and let's see, where did my damage go? And I would like to retreat
God,
another 30 spaces or so.
That sounds good.
I just realized it has a DR10.
what does that mean?
Right.
It's resisting 10 damage of these, at least these, like, piercing shots.
Oh,
That's why I'm double tapping. I'm doing as much single attack damage as I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
okay.
a wonderful. It's because of its wonderful cactusy form. The bullets blast through it and out of it.
okay.
I'm surprised they're not going high explosive. Was the explosive resisted?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Right, we keep trying, but it keeps failing.
God damn it.
Gamble, it is within reach of you.
Yep. Thankfully,
However-
places attack of opportunity on
That's
triage.
right. That's right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and run like a coward.
Good thing I chose that feat. Extra attack of opportunity. No, just kidding.
I mean, you can shoot it without taking attacks of opportunity.
I know I can.
Care, but does he want to stand there?
Yeah, I'm also not a big fan of standing in this thing's face.
We have things called bullets, and
He
we
saw,
can use
he saw what happened to you, Triage.
Yeah, I've seen the beating this thing has dealt to both fatal and triage.
I'm just trying to share the
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, no, you can keep it. Like, I am going to do the withdrawal action, so I can move double my movement.
No, you don't. I already did. It's one attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So you
Then I'm
can
just gonna full run, so that's 4 times my movement, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it has to be in a straight line.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna double move that. For fuck's sake. All right. Let me see. That is go.
And we all spread out.
Yes.
All right, so I can-
My goal is to keep someone in between me and it from now on.
I'm thinking if we can lead it to the bridge, but I don't know if that's going to work.
I think that's also Ziggy's goal. Leading it to
I think
keeping
so.
someone in between him and it.
Yes.
All right. Gamble.
35, 40. No, I don't go that way. We're going to go this way to start. That's 25. And then we're going to go
Ooh,
another. I can move up to 70 feet. So I'm going to use every little freaking foot of that. And I'm going to go like that and move my 70 feet. And use my whole damn turn for that.
Nice.
Yep. Carry on, Ziggy the Wonder Dog.
All right, Ziggy continues to do his mental points damage to this thing.
Okay, who's got cookies?
Crunchy crunch the bag.
Try.
But is he?
The fruit snacks.
Fruit snack.
Did you bring enough to share?
Yes, but they're all mine.
Well, and squeeze them through the microphone.
Ziggy barks at it angrily and with much hatred.
Bad dog, get in front of me.
Do not be sacrificing Ziggy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We will sacrifice everybody and keep Ziggy.
If Ziggy's the only one that makes it back, we still win.
Dead hound.
Well, now it's really close to me.
That is a very accurate observation.
And it's a new round, so it can do an attack of opportunity.
And Top, I do want to congratulate, I want to give you credit for thinking outside the box with trying to figure out how to make that whole thing work. Unfortunately, as the system is written, and as I personally prefer...
I'm fine with it, man. I'm just trying to throw some ideas at the wall.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's awesome for you to keep thinking like that, so I appreciate it.
Okay.
Just because we say no doesn't mean it's not appreciated.
No, I got you. I'm trying to see. Make sure there's nothing here that I have that can help. Is that because I've been playing the other RPG too. I'm just trying to make sure. Let's see. Skill mastery.
Have you tried to urinate on it, chat?
Start singing.
Dead Hand busts out into a throaty rendition of Country Roads.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
The C4 is still next to me, right?
Take me home to the place where I belong. Old Texas, wide and flat, lots of oil. That's where it's at.
You just make that up on the spot.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you. I can't rap, but I could freestyle a song here and there. I practice singing to the cats all day.
All right.
All right. Well, the singing doesn't affect it.
Just an idea, Dead Hand.
It didn't rage.
You can leave that C4 on the ground where you're at. Use your move.
I'm going to go ahead and do a withdraw action.
Okay.
So I don't get hit.
Wait, did you pick up the C4 yet?
No, I'm leaving it on the ground. I'm not picking that thing up. It can stay there. I was going to throw another one at it, but now it's in striking range, and I'm not standing here. So I'm going to do a withdraw action.
it can still hit you if you withdraw.
Why?
15-foot reach.
Yeah, but it's still and this is the start of the Well, yeah.
Is it 15? I thought it was 10. Okay,
it's a 15-foot reach. And it is the start of a new round, so
2 tumbleweeds and a cactus.
Yeah.
My life become?
Sorry, COVID.
So just saying, in that case,
never apologize to COVID.
In that case, since you're going to take the attack of opportunity anyway, just do a single movement and then hold your action until it moves, and then blow it up, and then you get your next action next turn anyway.
That's a good one.
Okay, I'm going to move here. Take the 3 attacks of opportunity. Because got to spread the love.
Which only one of them.
Altering crit. No, don't do that.
And just as a refresher, the C4 block is that one block below your character, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me.
And it has a 10-foot radius.
Okay, let me pull out an asset, an item token, and. All right, and it makes a swap at you.
Cringe.
That's not the right thing. No, Bramble, don't attack yourself.
I mean,
I wasn't even.
Is that a bramble?
No, it's not a bramble. That's why
I
I was even more disappointed. Shut up, Top, and take the damage.
Oh.
It got 1 point above his AC.
That is great. Spread that love around. as it slams into you as you make your retreat.
Ow.
Is those? What are those D8s or D8s? Ouch.
Yeah, those are eights.
Almost just that plus 11.
Aren't you guys glad that I'm not keeping up with the massive damage saving throws today?
That's what I was going to try to mention earlier.
No, I know. I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that to you guys. This is a straight up Dungeons and Dragons creature, balanced for that sort of encounter, and it does not take account.
I don't like it. It's fucked. But at least we don't have to kill it. We can just leave. All right. And then I'm going to ready my second action. I'm going to ready it till it gets into range of my C4 to set it off.
Nice.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay.
So fucking annoying. Just like, hi. You're our friend now.
I can't hit you, but I'm going to keep following you.
It just keep bumping up into me. I'm like, stop.
Triage.
Mom, can we keep it and follow me home?
Right?
Yeah. AC of 27, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So the rolling slam has a +7, so they have to crit to hit.
You have to hit crit, yeah. It's so annoying. I mean, they can keep trying. I'm okay with
There's
that.
my movement.
Okay, that's Triage's movement.
Grenade.
Okay, good. I have line of sight. Excellent.
Boom, boom.
Hopefully draw it off this way so it walks towards the explosive.
8, not bad.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Oh,
You got a friend.
You got a tribble.
I have a 26 AC, so it's almost as hard to hit me as it is to hit.
Is my AC the lowest of the main group?
Yep.
Mine's
I don't know.
18, so
Yeah.
No, never mind. You're
yeah, I'm squishy.
Fatal should be nowhere near getting hit by anything.
yeah.
Except I've noticed that Ziggy and I are on the wrong side of the cactus monster.
Yep.
No,
You
you're good.
can fix that.
You're also flanking it now. So,
Oh, yes, I am. Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So, yeah, flanking completely behind it, you get an extra +2 to your attack roll of whatever you end up doing.
Okay.
I would just
I-
shoot it twice.
All right. Let's do 2 one-shots. Now, do I do both attacks at once, or... I guess, yes.
Either way.
All right. That's 1. And
That's 2.
2.
It did 2 automatically.
Oh, it did 2. Why did it do 2?
I don't know.
Because it's automatic.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. You hit in every single one of those.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah, so roll damage twice on it.
All right, roll damage. Oh, that was the wrong spot. Hold on. Where'd I go? Yeah. And
It did it twice, dude? Hold on.
There's twice. Nice.
Yeah.
and
All
all
right.
of that only accumulated 9 damage because its damage resistance is
right.
insane. All right.
Gamble, do you want to continue keeping its attention in this region?
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately. We're gonna do.
You have a grenade?
I do.
Now, here's something interesting. Dead Hand
Huh.
and Gamble, those bullets that were just fired from the Barrett crashed through the creature. You saw it explode out its chest and whiz past you guys.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Um,
No, not cool.
I trust Fatal with his shots. I don't trust Triage with throwing grenades, but I trust Fatal with his shots.
And you should trust the GM for coming up with interesting new house rules even less.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm going to roll an action point. 4.
And
Okay.
then
And then I'm going to throw 2 thermite grenades at it.
I love the fumbles of the evening, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here.
I know. I'm so afraid. That's why I rolled the action point. I'm like,
just double down. Yeah. Hey.
okay. One of them missed, so it still got within like reasonable distance, right?
The other one was a 16, and it landed on the ground directly at its feet.
Okay.
yeah,
So I'm
you
gonna
only
roll.
need an AC of 10 for the square.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so these thermite grenades have a 10-foot range. No, a 5-foot burst radius. So hang on. Yeah, draw a circle. The one that landed right at its feet. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's radius. So boom. There we go. All right. So it gets caught in both of them, I guess, right? All right. Cool.
12d6 fire damage.
Ooh.
There you go. Oh god, it's still healthy.
That's
Well,
because
the track doesn't work anymore, so
It
You have no idea.
It blows and pops and puckers, and its different body parts fall to the ground, and the pieces are on fire, and they are blistering, and you can hear the squeal of steam being released from whatever the hell this thing was as it collapses dead.
Nice.
fantastic. What's the radius on your C4, Dead Hand?
10 feet.
10-foot radius, so 20-foot diameter. Is it enough to hit both of the brambles right now?
For right now.
Just one, I think.
let's
I
find
mean, you
out.
want to clean up real nice, don't you?
I mean,
Draw a circle.
Good job, Gamble. That was pretty clutch.
oh, hang on. I still haven't quite drawn it big enough.
That's what she said.
I mean, it does 20 feet. It does hit.
No, that's a 20-foot radius. It's a 10-foot radius.
Oh,
Green.
yeah. Yeah.
Is that 20-foot radius? Oh, okay. So this is 10 foot. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Nothing hits. That looks. The green one looks right.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. In that case, let's see. That was only no. That's a 2-action thing. Yeah. Okay. Because I threw 2 of them.
Yep.
And those were the only 2 thermite grenades I had. So I use those.
And we love you for it.
Okay. I still had to move.
Okay. My bad. Go for it.
Move this.
That double attack threw me for a moment.
You good?
All right.
All right.
Wait, you move?
Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, I don't. Sorry. Fuck.
You can take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, 5-foot step it. There we go. Sorry.
Oops. Do it again. I just canceled accidentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the one who fucked up the first time. Right. All right. And now Ziggy the Wonder Dog. Fucking A, man.
Well, dead hand.
It's stabilized.
I don't care. I mean, I could kick the C4 over to it if you want me to.
Why would you kick it when you can use a hockey stick?
All right. It's. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Going to pick it up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk over, pick it up, and that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's trying. Does that thing has been rolling 18 for like the last 8 rounds? It's trying to hit. So it's rolling real hard.
Oh wait,
I'm gonna
that's
put
the
that
actual turn. Hold on a
bramble out of
second.
its misery.
Hold on, that actual bramble gets that. Have a turn here. I missed it. Come on, bramble. Come on, Bramble. Thank you, Bramble. Crazy old Bramble. This is the one that just did the attack of opportunity, and now it's actually going to move.
It really likes me.
At this point, we could just probably keep these things as pets.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Just keep walking out, walk out with it.
You know,
Don't get those anywhere near me.
there might be. You could come up with a useful thing for these somehow in a tactical situation. I don't know.
Just attach like a bungee cord to them and throw them at people.
Why even do that?
How would you solve a
Tie 'em
terrorist
together.
situation with one of these?
Tie them together and make a bolo.
Right.
Oh, jeez. All right, triage.
All right, I'm gonna put that hunting bramble 11 out of its misery.
Good luck.
Or not. Second attack. God damn it.
The gamble curse spreads.
I take a 5-foot step back in shock.
Shock, shame. It's all the same. All right.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Bramble number 7.
I like it that the icon is just a tumbleweed.
That's all it is.
It's a bunch of tumbleweed images with different colors just stacked on top of each other. Love it.
I made it myself. Actually, hold on a second. It's gonna.
Did defunct also come from D&D?
It's gonna flank me.
It's gonna try, yo.
Oh,
It's not that it really has the ability to think that it could go behind you, but it just saw that juicy buttocks and it was like, you know, that's a meal fit for a king bush. And
Mission accomplished.
so I tried.
Gamble those squats. It's okay.
oh.
He's like, I'm gonna go prone for it. Come on, bite me.
Would you like for me to shoot the cactus monster again?
It's unconscious.
Or you've got it.
It's laying there. It seems to be moving.
It's unconscious.
It is unconscious.
I was just gonna go up to it and, put it out of its
See
misery.
for it.
You know.
All right.
But I mean, you can shoot if you like. I'm not gonna stop you.
I really need to reload, so I'm gonna take one action to reload. Let's see. That's
If
Thank
you
you.
you can coup de grace it as it is unconscious, but
Do that.
that requires you. Any person to coup de grace it would need to be standing directly adjacent to it.
Nope. We
no.
solved that a while
I'm
back.
going to reload.
Stop. Just saying, we solved the coup de grace at range way back when in Laboratory 42.
In last
Range
episode,
is the thing.
all it has to be is
A full round action.
Oh,
You
what?
still have to be adjacent, but yeah, it's a full round
yeah,
action.
you still have to be adjacent, but it's a full round. action.
Yeah. I am reloading, and can I hit one of those tumbleweeds from here?
Uh-huh.
I don't see why
You
not.
can
You've
see
got
it.
an incredibly excellent range
Oh,
of weapon.
right. Let's see. Who would like their tumbleweed to?
Don't care. Honestly,
I'm
if
going to
you-
shoot.
They're attacking the two people that they're least likely to hit.
yeah, they're just annoying.
Well, where'd my button go? There we
You
go.
could-
I'm
you
going to
could be
give
cool
a.
and shoot over Gamble's shoulder.
Okay, I'm going to be cool and shoot over Gamble's shoulder.
You're built to be able to do that. Otherwise, it would be a
All right.
penalty. for
All right, let's see. I would like to do a single shot of the Barrett onto. Oh, that rolled 2. And, okay.
Jace, I think your fumble table is broken, sir.
Is it a free action to curl into the fetal position and cry?
You could probably just use you already used both actions, so.
Yeah, I did. So
That's a free action. Gamble is going to stare dumbfounded as he watches Fatal drop his sniper rifle for like the 8th time.
I have giant cactus wounds.
Look, he could have accidentally shot Gamble. That's an option.
Yeah, it is an option.
But he never rolls anything but drop the weapon. There are 20 other choices for the die to make. I swear it. All right, if it went to the west.
So it's by this log here. Okay.
Gamble's going to yell. It's like, Fatal, I'm going to super glue that thing to your hands.
Please.
The next time Fatal gets Butterfingers, he drops his hand.
Also, Fatal. There we go. All right, that ammunition box represents, that magazine represents your thingamajig. And now
I fired one. All right.
All right, Butimus, Gamble.
Oh my God.
This thing tried to roll around your butt. Just following you around.
Christ. This is a combat encounter and a half. I'm gonna double tap it. Just. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Uh-huh.
Y'all have
I'm gonna
action
to go
points,
back.
you know.
It could be that you actually
start-
did shoot it, but the bullets just went perfectly through the gaps.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to start Gamble over on his shooting training again.
Um,
And give up on double tap and burst fire for a while. So second attack. Hey, there we go. Oh my God, for fuck's fucking sake. Enjoy the 3 damage. Oh my God.
can Ziggy still do psychic damage to a non-conscious person?
Little twigs break off as the bullets zip through them. Tink, tink, tink. And land on the
Oh,
ground.
little tink tink.
So can Ziggy still do psychic damage to something that's unconscious?
Hmm.
I imagine so.
Let it fly.
Well, let me see how many points he has left.
He has one more round of that ability.
Well, in that case, I will believe you without question and continue to put the hurt onto this thing so that it's just dead.
Yeah.
Dead?
Dead? I like dead. Dead is
Yes. Well, depends on who's dead.
Well, that
good. Yeah, dead is good. On this island,
Yeah.
dead is good.
Yeah.
Like,
because we don't want dead and came back. That's bad.
Yeah.
It pops like a Melon and a Gallagher comedy show from the 70s. Oh, reference. Pop culture.
I get it.
Okay, yeah.
Pop culture.
Am I in the radius?
Yes, and
You're covered in cactus needles.
you need to give me a reflex save.
Sure. Happily.
You should.
I'll happily give you a reflex save. That work?
Yeah, you only take 2 points of needle damage as bits of.
I have evasion.
Nope. Yeah, he's got evasion.
All right. You do a little a little parkour 2-step to dodge the thing as it land near you. All right.
Fucking brambles. All right. I'm just gonna start I'm just gonna hit it with my rifle butt with my shotgun, because I'm so tired of this thing. I'm not gonna waste ammo on it.
And he did more damage hitting it with his rifle, but then Gamble did shooting it.
Wonder how that works.
You could just the only thing you can imagine is he's probably fought these things before in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just hit him with a fucking rifle.
I reckon they don't attack in Texas, but you gotta fight them off somehow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm about to use deck cord on this thing on the next turn just because it's so annoying.
Just make your own tumbleweed out of debt cord.
Why don't you just pick it up and throw it somewhere?
I don't want to touch it, dude. It's-
Make a bullwhip out of dead cord.
Like it can hurt you. Like it can hurt you.
Just kick it.
I want to give it its chance, all right? I'm not a person when it comes to tumbleweeds.
I just don't want him to hit Ziggy. Like,
Give me a grapple check.
Sucker. I'm grappled by fucking. Alright, fair.
Oh no.
why is this a thing?
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know why it has a +7, but okay.
It's spiny.
Yeah. And it rolled up your leg and is spining at you like a really pissed off feral cat that tried to climb you or something like. It's like right in your lap, and the thorns prick you for 14 amazing points of damage.
Ow.
Triage.
Right, enough of this shenanigans.
No. Or phosphorus, no.
I was grateful. I was.
I'm going to spend a move action to load a white phosphorus grenade.
Oh, if you kill me, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm not going to shoot it.
No, you
here.
won't.
I'm going to shoot it right there. And where to go? DC 10.
Oh, I saw the one there for a second. I got scared.
I know, I was a little worried.
Reflex or fortitude? Ooh.
Reflex.
Yeah,
Half
totally
hit.
does that.
That thing just.
So 4 points of damage.
I just rolled a 20.
This tumbleweed just nat 20 the reflex
Yeah.
rate?
Yeah.
Come on.
At least you can crit.
These brambles are powering up to their next level, yo. It's like Dragon Ball Z style.
So they're gonna become cactus monsters.
What the hell is going on in this lab?
I don't know, man. I'm so confused.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, you guys are the first industrial espionage team to actually come to this lab. True story.
At this point, do I want to talk to this doctor? Like, can we just leave? I'm done. I'm done with this lab.
I'm done.
We're all fucked up. Except Gamble, for some reason.
Yes,
More stuff.
taking the hits for me.
Oops. I didn't mean to hit myself. Why you hit yourself? This thing attempts to grapple Gamble. Go ahead and give me a grapple check.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Oh,
So what do I have to do to break free from a grapple? I've never done grapple before.
But why?
It has grabbed your front with its thorns.
I like it how Jacemachine is like, I can't hit them. What if I grapple? It makes no fucking sense.
Look, man, certain things are built for certain things. And you know what? I was like, you know what? This thing isn't built for this. This is not built for it. It's built for... It's all legit.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've been moving this whole time. This is the only time we actually stood still long enough for it to try it. So.
Exactly.
You let your guard down for 12 seconds.
You got so complacent thinking, oh, this thing's hilarious.
It is still hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. Fatal, it's your turn.
I would like to put on my ghillie suit and join the tumbleweeds.
He's going native.
Are you gonna pick up your
Action to withdraw it from your bag.
What does it take to learn tumbleweed language? I know. I'd like to retrieve my rifle.
Okay,
So
you
I'm
may do
guessing
that from
that's
your
an action.
location. Yeah,
All right.
you've now done that.
I am weighing in my mind the wisdom of shooting this grappling my cohorts, and I'm thinking that's probably not the best idea.
You might be able to.
I don't care. You got point blank shot. You're good.
Yeah.
Point blank. Am I in range for point blank?
I know you have.
Are you sure it's point blank? It's not point blank.
Hold on. Everyone's talking over each other. Jolt. Answer.
Precise shot means you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting people in the line of fire.
Okay.
So you can shoot them with impunity.
Ah, okay. That was precise shot, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's not a particular. Okay. It's just an automatic. It's an ability that you can just do. It's not a special attack.
Ah, I see. It's under feats. All right, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to try to redeem myself by shooting Gamble's friend. Tumbleweed number.
Would you
7.
like to do anything that try to increase your chances?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I got you. You've got it covered.
I think he's got it covered, guys.
Not really.
I'm just support. So wait a minute. Where did my gun go? Let's see. I think
Indeed, where did your gun go?
the eternal question.
You picked it up.
Yes. All right. I'm going to double tap it. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do.
Oh,
make sure I hit.
That 20.
Oh, right. There we go. Now I actually threw it on the.
You missed.
Oops.
It was like 5 seconds for me to see that 20 face sided up. That was almost near there. I was like, what is he talking about? And I was like, oh.
All right. I'm just going to stand here in shame.
Gamble, you can shoot in combat, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can shoot like.
Oh, but if he's grappled.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I was questioning. I have no idea.
No,
I've never been grappled before. I have no idea what to do.
I'm going to quick draw my Bowie knife out of its sheath that is on the very small part of my chest that is not currently covered in bramble thorns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm going to attack the doohickey on my chest. Is it number 7? Yes.
It is.
Fan-fucking-test. Oh, wait. Are these plants?
They are.
Fantastic. I'm going to give myself my +2 because target species. Yay.
You can totally shoot your gun.
What?
I think he's fine. He's fine. Let him do what he's doing. This totally makes sense. He could shoot his gun, but what's the point? It's a fucking plant.
That's 1 hit. Oh, it's 1 damage roll. Hang on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Ignore that one. Target species. 11 damage.
Hey.
And it falls off of you and just lays there in a number of pieces as you cut it to pieces.
Fan-friggin-tastic.
Ziggy takes a 5-foot step closer and goes, bark, bark! Begins to play much more like...
Can it start healing itself?
Yeah, does he have any psychic points left?
I don't know what a psychic character can do. Never played a psychic character before, and I'm just not touching him.
Okay, cool.
Unless Triage knows what he can do and suggests what he can do. I'm
not well enough to do it without looking at the character sheet.
Yeah, so...
Okay, I've never been grappled before. What do I do?
You can try to escape the grapple, You can attack him with a light weapon or a smaller firearm, like your shotgun.
The escape of the grapple is in a comparative strength check, I believe.
Strength or dex on the part of the person escaping.
Yeah.
Do you have a knife?
I do have a knife. Also have a shotgun butt and a shotgun. So you're saying I can shoot my shotgun while in combat? Is that what you said? While grappled?
It'll have an attack of opportunity if you shoot it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. And I'm going to do...
If it rolls a 20.
Sure. I'm going to do a dragon shot just because fuck this thing.
Oh my god.
Hold on. You're going to use Dragon's Breath?
Yeah.
And it's on your arm.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. I fully support this idea.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Full damage.
And I guess I can't move because I'm grappled, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Stupid plant. All right. Just checking my thing here.
Look at him just shooting fire into it. Shut up. Get off me.
I just had this mental image of like Dead Hand looking at this thing on one of his arms, looking at his other hand and going, shotgun, dragon shot, and like pointing the shotgun at his own arm.
Get off me.
It continues to needle you. And you have the sensation that you're being slightly drained of your blood.
Oh.
Oh, that's some Dark Sun shit there.
I wonder how
Triage.
close to dead this thing is.
Let's find out, shall we? I'm going to carefully try to shoot it off of Dead Hand.
You have precise shot?
I do.
Okay.
I like how this shot, like in real life, he's like lining it up between Dead Hand and Gamble.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I got this.
Natural 20.
Look at that. All right, and it's stunned.
I'm glad my fire inspired you.
That's one part of the damage. And that's the second part of the damage. Is it still up?
Well,
It's 20. I don't know. It has
random
partial or
number
whatever.
11 is
Yes.
at... It collapses onto the ground.
Okay. I was about to shoot it again.
And it just seems to be laying there.
Screw it, I'll shoot it again.
All right.
Yeah. Hit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It explodes into a tangle of twigs and thorns. And Dead Hand.
Yes.
I'm not going to bother making you do any reflex saves on that one.
I got a 17.
Okay.
That mattered.
Doesn't matter. Well, in that case. All right. So, good
Time
job.
to call it there, boys.
You did the thing in the room.
I'm gonna zap Dead Hand, myself, and Ziggy with treatment 3.
Please.
And fatal.
Fatal needs a little bit of healing of.
He needs treatment 4. That doesn't make sense.
I'll give everyone treatment 3.
I'm assuming we're out of combat.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. In that case, I would also like to top off my magazine.
Who's that for?
All right.
That's for you.
Okay. I need to do math.
This one for me.
Calculator work.
That was strange.
Fatal.
You
I feel
know,
like we all hit to the healer, like fuck, pulling out these damn spines. And shit.
cleric.
Now, do I
Yeah,
need
sure.
to do
Might as
something?
well.
Yeah, you need to take 20 points off your damage.
All right. I'm guessing that's wounds.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're at 10, sir.
Ziggy
Whoa,
There we
whoa,
go.
whoa.
is so close to death right now.
Yeah, well, Ziggy gets 2 shots.
Bark, bark.
Is that one for Gamble?
No, that was
Total of 27.
So that puts him at 15.
Okay. Very good.
Gamble
And
just
what-
gets good old fashioned windy.
You notice that Ziggy's fur is starting to grow back after those shots. Just ever so slightly. Like instead of
Nice.
having it burnt off like he had a clipping done at the vet.
Gamble, you're at full health.
Woo! You guys need to start letting me take some hits, man. Like, you keep taking all the attacks of opportunity. It's like, I can take the damage.
It was just before you were in the initiative.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Dead Hand and I probably need another one.
I mean,
Yeah.
hit me again, Doc.
Dead Hand gets
If you got him, smoke him.
20.
15.
I get 15.
23.
That's much better.
Can bramble.
I'm trying to remember. Did you do more damage to yourself, or did the cactus monster do more damage to you?
I
It
was
was
looking at the tracker, but all I know is that in this encounter, death saves all around. Death saves from the sniper rifle, death saves from the cactus, death saves from the explosion.